When you hold a seed in your hand, no matter how small it is, you're holding a future plant. The plant's blueprints are encapsulated, just waiting for moisture and nutrients to press the go button. Seeds are amazing. Seeds make up over 70% of the food people consume directly, from the wheat in our bread to the oats in our cereal, from corn and rice and beans and peas, the leaves of lettuce and the fruits of tomatoes. It all starts out with a seed. And when we eat meat, dairy, and eggs, we also rely upon seeds as their products are used by livestock from the grains. The fibers that our clothes are made out of, such as cotton, are grown from seeds. Seeds nourish humankind. And because of amazing cultural technology, a lot of it is developed right here in the Central Valley. Farmers are able to grow certain crops with less water and greater yields. But to get to the right crop, you need to plant the right seed. And that's helpful for our spiritual life too.
Good morning. So we are thinking about seeds, but since I had to travel not last week, but the week before that, to St. Paul, Minnesota, and for my intensive class at Luther Seminary, I've had airports on my mind a little bit too. They're pretty great places, aren't they? I had some delays, so I got to ponder this for a while. That first part of an airport experience, if you ever fly, it's a little bit dehumanizing, isn't it? Your identity is scrutinized, and then your possessions are all scanned, and if you're me, you're wanted and patted down, and your suitcases are pulled apart item by item. Intimate things like toiletries or underwear, plus anything we bring along for comfort that might be a little embarrassing. For me, that's a back scratcher. And on the way home, your dirty laundry, all being handled by a stranger and just shown to the world while you're forced to watch, yet told don't touch. Now, I have to be honest, and my body and my suitcases are always pulled aside for random inspection because of the vaguely Middle Eastern name. Each and every time, these security professionals, they do their best. They try to be kind and understanding and ease the awkwardness of the situation, and I appreciate that. But that doesn't make the shaking out of the dirty clothes any better, let's be honest. But then it's over, and once you're through that kind of gray industrial section of TSA, you walk uncertainly and blinking at this beautiful colors of this wonderland that is the next thing. Restaurants and sit-downs and walk-ups, stores that will rival any shopping mall, and duty-free luxury items, lots of coffee, lots of alcohol, places to sit and rest, and sometimes there's even art galleries now. It's kind of cool. It's well lit and it's inviting and it's generally pleasant. But here's the thing. It's a weird space because no one belongs there. And we don't want to, do we? There's a movie, you may have seen it a few years ago, it's called The Terminal, where the main character's home country has a revolution while he's in the air. And when he lands, his visa to the US is no longer valid because the government that issued it no longer exists. And he can't go back because the US doesn't yet have any diplomatic relationships with the new government. So he's out of luck, and he's stuck in the terminal. And even though this is fiction, it's loosely based on an actual true story of a guy that something like this happened to, and he was stuck in the terminal at the Paris airport for 18 years. No joke. The thing is, if your goal be temporary and quickly uproot, well, the airport's a place to be. No deep relationships, not even any frozen food that has to be stored, lots and lots of Dramamine. But what if that's not your goal? What if your goal is to settle and to raise family and to belong somewhere? Well, the airport's then not the place, obviously. It's important to know your goals before you decide where to go. Because if you do certain things and you go certain places, that's going to have an effect on your life. The effect on your life is different, for example, if you decide to settle in a city, or on a farm, or in a farming community. It's different depending on what you do with your recreational time, or how you earn your living. And if you're thinking about that effect on your life, maybe as a harvest, then I guess you could say that you need to know the seeds that you're planting before you give them water and sunshine. That is, before you give them your energy, your time, and your resources. You need to ask, what kind of life do you want to grow? This man that approaches Jesus, well, he's put a lot of energy into what he thinks are the perfect seeds. It's evident that he's really interested in spiritual matters because unlike others who come and talk to Jesus and ask him questions kind of like to trap him, he actually wants the answers. What must I do to have eternal life? This story appears in 3 of the 4 Gospels. It appears in this one, Matthew, but also in Luke and in Mark. And in the Mark one, there's an added line right before Jesus offers him this, if you want to be perfect, solution. Mark writes, Jesus loved him. Jesus sees the earnestness of his heart, and he offers him this gift. It's a difficult gift, but it's a gift. It's not a test for the man to fail. It's a gift that Jesus offers him. This is how to live your best life. And we say we believe that Jesus knows, right? We think that this divine person knows our hearts and our minds, and the heart and mind and history and future of this seeking man too. It's not a formula. His best life instructions are always going to involve self-sacrifice and generosity, but they're not identical for every single person. In the same gospel, we see his best life instruction for Zacchaeus, and it's just, make me dinner. And the rest of Zacchaeus' life and all those changes happened on that hinge point. And he embraced them, and they filled him with joy. For Matthew himself, it was just a simple, follow me. And Matthew took the gift. He left a profitable job, and he left stability and security, and he lived his best life at the side of Jesus Christ. What a gift. But this man, well, he just can't take the leap. He's poured all of his resources into the wrong seeds, and now he goes away grieving. He asked Jesus for life, but what Jesus offered him, it looks to him like it's death. He planted the wrong kind of tree, and now here he is, and he can't see a way to uproot it without completely ruining his life. We look at him and maybe we kind of pity him, right? Maybe you too, I would like to think that if Jesus told me to do something, I would see his offer of life exceeds anything that I have currently planted, no matter what it may be. C.S. Lewis wrote of Jesus, he's good, but he's not safe. Don't you think that's what the seeking man discovered? Jesus knows exactly what this guy's hang-up is. Exactly the barrier that's preventing him from that perfect closeness with God that he really, really craves. He knows that the seeds he has been planted and and the seeds that he's been pouring his resources into are not the ones that are going to give him his best life. And not safe Jesus doesn't think for a second that he should give the man a free pass into this lesser life because he's worked so hard at what he has. Jesus wants him to plant a new seed. And Jesus wants him to plant that new seed because Jesus loves him. He just can't do it. We wait for him to change his mind. We want him to come running back and say, yes, I want this abundant new crop that you're offering me, Jesus, instead of the possessions that he's cultivated. Come on, seeking man, be our hero. But he just can't do it. And Jesus is sad too, because he knows that what the man has planted will bring him no joy and no life. This story is hard, and it's sad, and it leaves us hoping for something better, not just for this seeking man, but for ourselves too. But here's the good news. The story acknowledges that life is hard. Not what you thought I was going to say, right? Doesn't sound like very good news. But I think it would be wrong for me to stand up here and try to pretend that life's not filled with that hard stuff, with grief and despair and pain, or worse yet, that those things are in conflict with the life of faith, or that they're irrelevant to God. We plant seeds and we get excited about them for a lot of different reasons. Maybe we've planted seeds that we think are long-term relationships or job security or opportunities, but we don't always know right away what we're planting, do we? Sometimes we discover that the seed's turning into something we didn't think. Maybe we planted a job and then we got laid off. Maybe we planted a relationship and our spouse gets sick. Maybe we have friends that talk behind our backs, or a retirement plan that changes with the stock market, or a house that's burned in a fire, or a marriage that ends in divorce, children who are estranged. We thought we planted health, but illness changes our whole life. I could just go on and on, couldn't I? Every pain is equal in its ability to just fill up our soul. But what we're promised is whatever the pain, we're never, ever abandoned. That's the reality of a life of faith. That's the reality of Jesus' crucifixion. The pain is all there, and Jesus Christ is there to bear that pain with us. We will all plant seeds that we wish we had never, ever planted. Maybe they've come up as a thorn bush when we expected a fruitful crop. And maybe they'll look so overwhelming that we just think they're our destiny forever and ever. Now I have this big, thorny, problematic tree, says the seeking man to Jesus. But it's mine. So I guess I'll go try to make the best of it. He goes away sad. He doesn't go away angry, and he doesn't go away indignant. And he doesn't even go away kind of laughing and saying, all right, Jesus, you got it wrong. I like these possessions. I'm good. He's sad. He knows this tree he has is not going to bear fruit. But Jesus knows. And here's the actual good news. But the impossible task for us of uprooting and replanting, that's not impossible for God. And that's the next bit of this story when the disciples ask him, if he can't have eternal life, who can have it? Jesus says, yes, it might be impossible for him, but it's not impossible for God. The class that I took at St. Paul last week, well, it was on the book of Daniel. It's one that we like to turn the pages really fast on because it's weird. It's filled with monsters and desolation and visions and tyrants. But I think that these writings survived because life is filled with monsters. Those monsters can be a lot of different things. They can be grief and loss. They can be despair. They can be depression. They can be poverty. They can be abuse and trauma. They can be anxiety when we even turn on the news. Those monsters can be anything that we're confronting in this life. The monsters are there. But these writings, they teach us that God is also there. And when that monster or the seed that we didn't really want to plant, when that's at its most terrible, it is also at its most vulnerable to God's justice. More importantly, and please hear this, when things look darkest, that's the moment where God breaks through. That moment of crucifixion. That moment when all of Jesus' followers who had completely uprooted everything they planted before, and then they were growing something new, and they were in complete despair and fear for their lives. That breakthrough for God was the resurrection and a new seed planted on a huge cosmic level for all of us. I wish sometimes that God would do more than plant the seed and point the way. Think about how that seeking man's life would have been different if Jesus had run after him and had actively, physically helped him defeat that monstrous tree of wealth that he prioritized over everything else. It's like we're back at the airport and Jesus has given him a boarding pass and taken him right to the gate. But then he says, no, I don't think I want to get on the plane. And he goes back and settles for life in the terminal. God shows us the way. God points us in the direction. And if we're wise, we can envision the end of our life and the tree that we've planted. We can discern whether or not we're going to have fruit or thorns from what we're planting right now. God doesn't uproot for us. But when that uprooting happens, God will gently hand us the new seeds, and he will hand us the truth that goes with them. This is happening all the time. It happens here every Sunday when we take communion and we hear the words, given for you. God is planting new seeds in us. No matter the conditions of our hearts or our bodies or our minds or our souls or our emotions, when we stretch out our hand, no matter what we've planted, Jesus' life in us means that we can confront the death of our thorny, problematic trees, and we can rise to new life. We can plant something new, or we can choose to nurture what's good in us, here and now, in the small day-to-day, or in those big, big monsters that we have to confront. God breaks through when there's new life, and nothing is impossible for God. Amen. Peace of the Lord be with you always. Please rise and share that peace.